I'm so excited to have a quick chat with my friend Pam. For all of you ladies who don't know Pam, Pam is one of my clients. I've been working with her for a while, right? Like we've been working together for a while, probably 2 years, something like that.
Or a little more, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah. Well, we took a good break in between, though. There was a good break of not
Yeah.
working together, but we started working together, um, gosh, like 2 years or 2.5 years ago or something like that. And then there was a good long break, and I was working on this program called Drop the Weight, and I invited her in, and she joined. And we've been working together again since October. And I'm really excited about her results and what's been going on in her life. So I'd love for her to share, first off, just a little bit about who you are. Obviously, you're a grandmother. I see a baby doll in the background over there.
Yeah. 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 That's a baby doll.
It's so cute. Yeah, this is life. You see all my cars? Do you see all those things on the floor back
Yeah.
there? Yeah, this is life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old little boy too. So
I connected with her from her YouTube videos and things she was putting on about losing weight and all. And I connected with her, and she became my accountability for like 3 months,
yeah,
something like that, and taught me really well all different things of trying to get myself on track to lose and to maintain. And with what she taught me, I have maintained now for I think a little over 2 years, or about 2 years, somewhere in that.
yeah, that's great. How much weight have you lost since working together?
Total about 33 pounds.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Now, do you remember the conversation that we had before we ever started working together? Do you remember saying this to me? I've tried everything.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to do. I can't lose this weight. I've been at the same. I don't hardly eat, and I don't know why I can't
Yeah.
lose this weight. You remember that saying
And
stuff?
that's so cool to me, because I thought just because I wasn't eating, I should lose weight. And that's one thing she really taught me that blew me away, when she said, well, you're not eating enough. You're starving your body, so your body's holding on to the weight. And when I started doing what she taught me to do, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And I've told so many people that just still blows me away, because it works.
Yeah.
It works. It
Yeah.
really works. And the things that she taught me and all, I've maintained that. I mean, do I slip? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. But it's like something totally shifted in me to go back and keep going. And I've maintained it.
Yeah. So that's great. Do you think that shift came from learning how to think a little bit differently about
Oh,
your
yeah.
and about
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think if you were to think back through what kept you coming back? What do you think has had been the biggest shift in your mindset that helped you to make that decision to keep coming back to making better decisions for yourself consistently?
Well, I know that I've always been a stress eater. First of all, with everything that you went through and how you've proceeded to keep going and find a way to lose, and the things that you said to me, that in the midst of me trying to lose, some of the little nuggets, and I can't remember, but I was like, oh, wow.
Mhm.
Just the stuff that stuck, and shifting the way I thought. And when I got stressed, why am I stressed? And, going to the word and praying, and just asking God to help me. And I found that it worked. It kept me just wanting to say, I don't want to go back. I want to keep going like this. And I have. It's just really cool.
I love
you
that.
know. And it's so weird, because the family will be eating all kinds of stuff, and we have family night every Wednesday night. And sometimes I eat what they have, but I'll choose the better. Like, we'll have 4 or 5 different things, and I won't eat everything they're eating, but choose the better of those. And it's just something that's ingrained in me now, that I want to do.
That's
So
awesome. So you really
yeah.
took that good, better, best rule type
Hmm.
thinking and applied that. I think that's what helped you too initially, because you would come to me and say things like, well, I ate this. You would take a screenshot for me of your food and send it to me, and you'd say, well, I know I didn't do good on here and I should have eaten this instead or whatever. And it was just simply looking at what you were eating and going, okay, this isn't bad. You're deeming these foods bad. And this is where the mindset shift happened. I think
Mm-hmm.
just getting that, okay, food is in and of itself is not bad. It's just
Right.
finding the foods that best suit you and making the timing swaps from eating late at
Right.
night or whatever. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
helps a lot. So
And
that's
that was really neat. And you know what? I thought about that the other day when I went and I got some carrots and hummus. And I thought, I remember when Catherine said instead of because I eat the chocolate hummus and fruit or either chocolate hummus and my rice cakes. And a lot of times I do that at night. Well, switch it. Do that in the daytime and do your vegetables at night, which made me start losing again. It was just really, yeah,
that's awesome. I love
yeah.
that. Yeah, sometimes it's just those little tweaks. That's really
And
awesome.
I did that. I thought about that this week, so that's why I went and got my carrot and hummus. I need to change that and not eat the sweet hummus at night,
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you can eat those things. You just have to eat them when it works for your body and look at food in a way that like you ask yourself, is this going to fuel me? Is this going to make me feel better? Or is it going to make
Hmm.
me feel worse? Is this going to make me derail and like want to binge eat the whole bag of cookies or whatever?
Right.
And so it's
Right.
just that mindset shift that I've seen you really apply. And that's, my best students. I'm just going to tell you all right now, the ones that listen are the
Hmm.
ones that apply because knowledge is not power. I've heard that said before. Knowledge is power. I'm like, that's not true. Applied knowledge is power.
Applied knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing what you know to do is you can't just know it. And
Right.
that's the thing also is the doing. I think that can trip us up because even in your doing, if you say you slip, right? You said that like, oh, and I
Hmm.
still slip. Like it's just getting that mindset like you're just going to keep going even if you whatever you think is you call it. I slipped, I fell off the wagon, I messed up, I whatever. Like just think that you're just living your life
Right.
and you're just making decision after decision to do the next choice to do better. So I think that that's what's made it so successful for you is that your mindset isn't like, I can't do this if I can't do it all. I'm going to just keep going, doing the best I can. And do you
Hmm.
feel like tracking helped you at all when you first started?
Yes, absolutely. And I came across, in fact, I think I've got it in my kitchen, in my cabinet. I came across the page where I did 3 days of the food, and that's very helpful because you don't have to think about it. You've already thought about it. You've got the groceries, and then you just go fix it. And that has been a lot of my problem over years is fixing, my mind going, I don't know what to fix. I've got all this stuff, but I don't know what to fix. And that really helped me.
Yeah, that's so
Really
good.
helped me.
That's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. And I think it was helpful too for you at the beginning because you were able to track your calories and see. Remember when I told you don't do anything different, but just track for 1 week and
Hmm.
let's look at that. Let's look and see. And I remember you sending me daily screenshots of your tracking on MyFitnessPal. And I was like, you're starving. It's clear to
Hmm.
me that you were eating
Hmm.
900 to barely 1,000 calories a day
Yeah.
sometimes. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
snap, no wonder
Yeah.
you can't lose weight. And, here you are thinking it's maybe because of your age, or maybe because it's all these other who cares reasons that you thought,
Right.
I'm not eating, I should be losing and all the things. And it really boiled down to you have to eat enough for your body, start retraining your brain, and then like, let's keep going, don't quit,
Yeah.
make the best
Yeah.
decisions as often as possible. So
Yeah.
I'm really
And
proud of
another thing that really helped me too is your body can go into times where it stalls, and mine has stalled several times to where I wouldn't lose anything,
you. Mhm.
but not get discouraged. Keep going because it kicks back in, and that's true. It did several times, weeks upon weeks. It was like, oh my gosh! But then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I'd start losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you push through those times when you were like, like the scale's not moving. I don't know what to do.
I found myself many times going to the Lord and saying,
Mhm,
help me, because I don't want to stop. I've lost this, and I know it's working,
mhm.
and he'd give me the strength, and I'd find something in the word or something, and then I'd talk to you, and you'd say, we'll do this, and and it'd work. And it was like, okay. So, I mean, every pound would give encouragement to go
Yeah.
keep going. So,
That's
yeah.
really good. Really, really good. And so I think the key thing that I heard there is talk to you. You said, well, you
Mhm.
prayed. That was really key. That was awesome. But that you reached out to someone to say, like, here's where I'm at. And not somebody who wants to pull you down into the pit with them, but somebody who wants to
Mhm.
lift you up. Right. So
Mhm.
we have a lot of people around us who don't like the fact that we're trying to get healthy. And they might, because this is something I shared today in the podcast I recorded. And I just shared about this idea that people around you want, they want you to do better. They just don't want you to do better than them. Kind of the concept behind that. And it's not that your intentions or they're intending to do it. It's just something that we do. We're just like, we get
Right.
convicted by the people around us, like, oh, now she's on a diet and I feel bad because I'm eating this chocolate cake over here. And
Right.
it's not what you're trying to do, but it's what
No.
they get all convicted about it. So,
Right. Right.
or whatever, feel bad about themselves and stuff. So, yeah, I love that. Pam, you have been an amazing student and I'm so proud of you. I know you're still going, you're still working along the journey, but 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss a week can seem like pulling teeth.
And
Yeah.
I've done that before on other diets. I
Hmm.
don't feel like I'm on a diet now. I feel like I've just learned to eat different,
Hmm.
really. But on other diets or the drops or whatever I was doing, I would get discouraged and I'd quit. This
Hmm.
time it's just totally different.
Yeah.
It's just totally different. It's just not going to happen. That's just the way my spirit feels. Hmm.
So it sounds like you've had in a good identity shift, like in
Hmm.
not just the doing, but who you've made a decision. This is who I'm going to be, regardless of the outcome.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's good.
Well, and it's a whole mind thing. I think when you really, all the others were diets, and this is what you said do. You had to eat this, you couldn't do this.
Yeah.
And this time it was like you have taught to allow the Lord in and to minister to you and to help you and to, what does He say and what does the Word say? And it just changed everything.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
Like that's how God does it. It's him that
it is
really will
Him.
transform us. We're transformed by the renewing of our mind, and that's so
Hmm.
true. And one last question about the Drop the Weight course that you've been going through since October. How do you feel like that has helped you shift and move forward, continue, towards your healthy weight loss goals?
It's just to go in deeper and finding really what my hangups are my areas that I hold on to that I don't really know that I'm holding on to
Mm.
that can become areas of stress, and it makes you go, okay, so I need to work on that. It's just really good. It's
Yeah.
just deep. You just go deeper than just surface level. It's just getting down where God can minister.
Yeah, and truly move and change things around. Yeah, which is what
Yeah.
he's been doing in my life. That's why
Right.
I thought I'm gonna
Right.
just bring everybody else along with me for the journey and
Yeah.
hold your hand through it. So that's really
Yeah.
awesome. I'm so thankful for you, Pam, and thank you for
I'm
taking time to
thankful for
share
you
your journey
too.
and share your experience with working with me, with being part of the Drop the Weight course. And do you have anything else you want to add or share with the ladies that are going to hear this?
I just say do it. If you stick with it, don't let discouragement stop you from continuing.
Yeah.
You've got to keep pressing because the enemy will come in saying nothing's working and this isn't what I'm looking for. I just want to lose the weight or whatever. Just keep going because you will find at the end that it works
I love that.
and you will find a new you.
That's good. You'll uncover the you that's always been there hanging out.
Hmm. Yep.
The better you. Yeah. I love that so much. Well, thank you for sharing, Miss Pam. I
You're
so
welcome.
appreciate your time.
You're
I really do.
welcome.
Thank you. It's been really wonderful.